Welcome back, everybody, to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I have sufficiently calmed myself, and we are ready to go into the study. I forgot what it was for a second. I was like, where are we going? Yeah. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple and pondered on the strange happenings. These are all, like, really interesting, like, little things. I think, like, each area, they kind of have, like, different ones for different things. Like, I noticed that in the beginning it was talking about the tomb in Algeria and stuff, and then while we were screaming and running from the we're running from the water monster, it was talking about watery things, and now it's talking about the orb. And we're back into Dog. I'm just gonna close the door. I don't need nothing creeping up behind me and eating my butt. That was lovely imagery. What are these? Oh, they're little things. I thought they were like salt or like, no, sorry, pepper things at first, but they're like little teapot things. Good times. Dog. Where are these dogs? I want to free them, and we can make a pack of doges. Get back! The power of Christ compels you! We're taking this with us. I don't really care. We're taking it. Is that all that was in here? Just like the little box thing. Yes. Okay. Just want to make sure. Come. We are going. The power of Christ compels you. Hello? Anybody home today? Daniel, please. Daniel, please. Thank you. Gonna go shut the door. Daniel, please. There's a light right there. Find your chill. Okay. Look around. Look around. More books. That is a huge book! Dude! We could do some serious damage with that thing. I'm taking that. Oh man, but I want to take the thing. Okay. Letter regarding the discovery of the orb. Of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Wire. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. There are more of them? It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus... so many words. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Aldstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Oh! Rude. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Agrippa! Okay. So Agrippa found one of these things, but the shadow totally was like, no, and took it from him. Okay, okay, book or power of Christ compels you? Book or power of Christ compels you? Gonna go with book. TBH. Knowledge is the best weapon. Whew, that's loud. Come with me. Oh, hello. We good? Eh. Doggy? It looks dead. Ooh. Aw, doggy head. Oh, buddy. Oh no. Canis lupus familiaris. Animal experiment. 1658, April 12th. I read that all wrong, but whatever. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror? So, the reason he's trying to get, like, essence of, like, fear, sort of? I don't know, some weird cosmic genesis? I don't know what the heck he's talking about. But that's why he's doing it. Chambers of the human skull, ugh. Milestones of human anatomy. Understanding balance. Canine jaw. This is weird. I don't like this room.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Poor doggy. You don't deserve this. Oh. Oh man, I kind of want to take the shot. That was really sudden. No. I'm gonna take the book. Hello? Who is that? Is that like Alexander or something? Hello, statue of a naked man. Hello, other statue of a naked man. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on this subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they would provide less of a hassle to acquire. I see. Okay. So that's why he takes humans and not, like, animals. I mean, I know this is gonna sound kind of... At least he tried animals first, but then again, animals aren't even that much better. Like, you saw my face when, like, it was like... Hello, Mr. Skullman. How you doing? How do I rotate things? It's driving me crazy. Okay, giant book. Let's go. Rude. Hold that for me, chair. I don't like the sounds from in here. Anywhere. Eek. Stop banging yourself against the walls, son. What? Hello? Hi. Nobody likes you, by the way. Oh no. Oh no. Is that why the thing happened? Does that mean I have to break the window open? A thing. I didn't notice that before. I'm not gonna break it with my giant book, because my giant book is my friend. I'm gonna break it with this chair. Nobody cares about chairs. All you do is sit in them. Nice. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, come with me, son. Son? Okay, I guess this book is my son now. Hello, son. I birthed a book. Oh gosh. Don't make wind rustly sounds. Piece of Satan. God. I'm sorry, dogs. I wish I could have saved you. Ooh. Even in the trees, man. It does not like me. Well, yeah, thanks for that warning, you know? And I'm betting giant book is gone. Probably. Well, at least now we can take the shovel. Come with me. Oh, I lost my son. I killed my son. My son. He is dead. Okay. Yes. Carefully now. With actual carefulness. Hello again. Gross things in my ear. Oh, that would not have been good. Alright. Lots of books and things. Elevator renovation plans. Scribbled all over. Emergency decelerator. Chamber controller. A lot of interesting, weird stuff going on. Little tiny cog, and look at it, it's so small. It's so tiny. I like it. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Weird. Whose is this? I mean, I thought it might have been Alexander's but it just sounds weird. Like, mankind, it refers to it like, is that the shadow dogging? I don't know, it's weird. It's strange. Look at me, I'm so talented. Half a lantern. Nice. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it in. Oh, I probably need it. Okay, it's good that I went here then, because I may need this. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set correct according to following chart. Trinity steam set functions 4-phase amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not... Oh man. I have a feeling this is going to be one insane puzzle that I'm going to have to solve. Again with this thing. It doesn't make the weird ghosty breath sound anymore. Well, the way is blocked, so I guess I gotta go back. Come on, shovel. Oh. Hello? Got stuck in the glass. Hi, owl. Nobody cares, just so you know. Just so we're clear. I want to go out onto the thing, but I want to be careful, but it's not letting me be careful. Hello? Can I please be let back out onto the balcony? Thanks. I need to go, you know? Hello? Oh, fantastic. Don't take your anger out on the trees. Douchey shadow douchebag. Honestly, what is wrong with you? Nature's done nothing to you. Aren't you a part of nature? Little douchebag. Oh, well, this is where we part ways, Shovel. I didn't really care about you anyway. I only cared about my son. I kind of dropped into the abyss. The thin cold must be brushed against the but it was kind of cruelty he could handle. I feel like I do that every time, just like, yeah, interesting, yeah. So I guess I probably need to go to these other rooms before I go to my machine room, since there was stuff in that one that I need. So I guess I'll go over here then. Is this another dream, he thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. Why would you scream? Okay, well, if there's something bad happening to you, then I understand. But, like, if it was to test if it was a dream or not, that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, I'm right off the bat.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Is this Daniel's room, then? So, they like, ransack his room to find it? His journal? But I have my journal. Oh, wait. So was it somebody else that, like, ripped the pages and, like, scattered them everywhere?
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
That doesn't sound too good. So I guess the shadow probably got the rest of them, huh? What is with these things? They're just everywhere. I like to break them. That's fun. I keep thinking that like thing. I'm gonna go in this one because it's open. I keep thinking it's like Daniel chattering his teeth, and I'm like, Daniel, this room is so bright. This is weird. Yeah, well, shirts. Can I take another shirt? There's a lot of shirts, man. Get some freaking pants. Do you have pants? I hope you have pants. He has this weird book.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Weird. Crowbar. Would come in handy. I opened this already, didn't I? We'll go in the closed door room now. It's weird. This is like a ton of like... Oh, I have a thing that I can use for that. Yeah.
The key. Please, let it be here.
What key? What? What? Holy crap. I'm glad I closed the door. It's breaking down the door. In here. Holy crap. Holy crap. Do I dare open this? Oh, he's right there. Oh, he's totally right there. Oh, he's so right there. Did he leave? Already? What to heck, man? What a douchebag. So he has to break down these doors, but he can open the other ones. Okay, I see how it is. Douchebag. I'm also glad that that one was open. Otherwise, death. Death to me.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
And that's probably why the shadow thing was after you. Because if it went after Agrippa to take back the other one, then So, okay.
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
Okay. Kinda disturbed. That's a little weird. So William Smith had been marked. There were no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. So, interesting things, lots of lore going on here. And, yeah. So, I guess we shall end this episode here and go to either down, whatever the heck was down there, I forget, or, oh, storage, or go that way to the machine room. I think, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. TechnoCat out. Bye!